That's Money Brown, man. Respect Junior. My boy Money Brown, he get a lot of money, that's why I call him Money Brown.
What's good, Money Brown TV? What up, what up?
Yeah. I want to give a shout out to Money Brown TV. Thank you so much for everything.
Hey, this is Ryan Garcia here. Shout out to Money Brown TV and keep punching, baby.
Yo, what's going on out there, fight? Well, it's your boy Money back with another one, man. And this one here's on a 2-division world champion and the current WBO middleweight world champion, Demetrius Andrade. Then we got the other 2-division world champion and the current WBC middleweight world champion, Jamal Hitman Charlo. And then we also have, the Mexican superstar, the 4th-division world champion, the current super middleweight unified world champion, Canelo Alvarez. Check this out, family. Demetrius Andrade has came out in an interview, and talked about how they offered $40 million to Canelo Alvarez, and Canelo turned the fight down. You understand what I'm saying? Then he came out and said they offered $7 million to Jamal Charlo, right? And they turned the fight down. So Andrade out here letting people know that he's been trying to make these fights happen. You know what I'm saying? He's been trying to make these fights happen. But we all know he had just was present at the Canelo fight against Billy Joe Saunders. 73,000 people in the building. Demetrius Andrade was one of them. End up going to the post-fight interview of Canelo Alvarez. And we all know what happened then. He tried to talk himself into a fight. He tried to be a little respectful. Canelo cussed his ass out. Then he got a little heated. Then he kicked his ass out. You feel me? Now with Jamal Charlo, him and Andrade, they've been having a little beef going back and forth for a while. We all know the history with the Charlos and Demetrius Andrade. We all know the history with Jamal Charlo and Andrade. Plus, fought at 154. Demetrius bagged out listening to Rock Nation because he felt like, he was going to get more money. And it didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? It didn't happen. And ever since then, his career went kind of slowly, and he ended up signing with Eddie Hearn. And, he's been okay. It ain't the best career, but it's been okay. And we all know Jamal Charlo, right? He's been trying to get a Canelo fight. And he's at 160 as well, the WBC champ at 160. So he came out and said some things about the Canelo fight when I want him to fight Demetrius Andrade. But nonetheless, he got a fight coming up, with Montreal that a lot of people is not respecting. But, it's a title defense. He's going to defend his title. A lot of people think Jamal Charlo been putting his foot in his mouth with the David Benavidez situation and things of that nature. And then we all know Canelo Alvarez, bro. We all know Canelo. Everybody wants Canelo. Like David Benavidez said, if you get a Canelo fight, it's going to change your life. You get a Canelo fight, it's going to change your life. It's a big money fight. It's a high-profile fight on a different scale. The biggest level in boxing. Going to have a large fucking crowd. And you got a chance to make history, by being one of the best, to ever lace him up in Canelo Alvarez. You feel me? So these cats trying to get the fight with Canelo, like people trying to get the fight with Mayweather and with Pacquiao, things of that nature. We got to keep it real. You feel me? Got to keep it real. Everybody know if you get the Canelo fight, it's a different stature. It's a different stature, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, we know these boys are not getting Canelo next. Andrade or Jamal is not getting Canelo next. Canelo made that plain and clear. He's going out to Caden Plant, right? And Caden Plant said he's taking his opportunity. He's taking his opportunity. He's not afraid of Canelo, things of that nature. So now, with that being said, Andrade, he crashed Canelo post-fight. He crashed Jamal Charlo post-fight before. But now Andrade come out and said he will be at the post-fight of Jamal Charlo and Montreal and Jamal next fight. So now that he can't get Canelo, right, he's going to try to get Jamal Charlo again. And I can respect it. I can respect it to the fullest. You understand what I'm saying? I can respect it to the fullest. That's why y'all see down there, make your own history, bro. Make your own history. You feel me? Demetrius Andrade and Jamal Charlo is one hell of a fight at middleweight. It's a unification bout. Two champions going up against each other. You're making your name known, bro. You're putting your name on the big scale. You feel me? You put your name on a big scale. You put Demetrius Andrade and Jamal Charlo in the same arena, in the same ring. You promote that fight. You let them talk their shit and watch how that fight bubble. I repeat, watch how that fight bubble, bro. You feel me? You're going to capture the boxing world with that fight. Y'all don't even understand. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't even understand. When you bring the best versus the best, bro, that's what the people want. That's what they want. You don't always have to fight the number one cat in the division, bro. You feel me? You don't always have to fight the number one cat in the division. The best versus the best is the best versus the best. No matter how you slicing and dice it. If you're a motherfucking top 10 fighter in the division and you went up against another top 10 fighter in the division, you think the fans is not going to want that? You think the buzz around that fight is not going to be big? You think that's just going to be an average fight? Hell no. Hell no. You know what I'm saying? And then you might outdo the number one cat in the division. It depends on who he fighting. If you got the number one cat and he fighting a motherfucker that people know he's going to knock out, right? Let's just say Canelo and Abner Yildirim. On the day of Canelo fighting Abner Yildirim, if Demetrius Andrade and Jamal Charlo was fighting on that day, you think people not going to be saying, man, I can't wait for Demetrius Andrade and fucking Charlo? Or you think they're going to be saying, oh, nah, Canelo fight Abner Yildirim, bro. I want to see the Abner Yildirim fight. Hell no. Even though people go watch the Canelo fight because it's Canelo. But, nigga, people going to be anticipating Demetrius Andrade versus Jamal Charlo. Or Jamal Charlo versus Demetrius Andrade, however you want to put it. You know how they like to play the games. You feel me? That's going to be the anticipated fight. That's going to be the most talked about fight. That's going to be the most competitive fight. You understand what I'm saying? And if you get in there and you perform to the maximum of your ability. If both of y'all perform, that shit is going to send shockwaves through the boxing world, bro. Shockwaves. And that's how you make your name known. That's how you put yourself in position. That's how you make motherfuckers that's the number one fighter say, let me turn my head and look what they're doing, right? How many numbers did they do? You understand what I'm saying? That's how you put yourself in position. But y'all think, oh, cussing the motherfucker out, oh, saying I'm the best, saying he ain't fought nobody, trying to, downplay his achievements and things of that nature, that's gonna get you to fight. No, not in today's time, bro. Not in today's time. In today's time, it's about you going out there and putting that motherfucker buzz through the boxing streets to get you the big fights. You feel me? Put your name up there. Make people talk about you. Do something different. You feel me? Do something different. Instead of just calling the motherfucker out and trying to, oh, he ain't fought nobody. He ain't did this. He's afraid of me. People ain't listening to that shit no more for us, the fighters, dog. You know what I'm saying? They looking at the motherfucker, the buzz, what the paycheck's looking like. You know? Demetrius Andrade versus Jamal Charlo, bro, it's going to be one hell of a fight. One hell of a fight. And that's the only fight I want to see at middleweight. The only fight I want to see at middleweight. Because it's time. Both of them been defending their titles, right? They both got title defenses. Know what I mean? Get in that bitch and unify. Get in that bitch and unify. Y'all number 1 and number 2 at middleweight. Number 1 and number 2 at middleweight. And y'all not making it happen? Y'all not even trying to talk about making it happen? Y'all say something about chasing Canelo? You want to drop all your titles to go to 168? You want to go to the press conference talking about, when can we make it happen? When y'all got big fights right there with each other, and y'all see this man, somebody going to fight Caden Plant, and y'all think you finna knock Caden Plant out the way to put y'all in a Caden Plant position, knowing that he's one fight away from making history and becoming undisputed. Come on, man, stop the bullshit. Stop the bullshit. You know what I mean? And we can't be letting this shit get away by saying, oh, Canelo, Canelo should have been fighting him. Oh, this and okay, we understand that. All right, I gets it. 154, 160, yes. But if the man telling them that he's not fighting, what the fuck can we do? What can we do? You think you gonna pressure Canelo to get in the ring with him? Hell no. We look at them and say, you know what, man, if you don't want to do this, y'all gonna make it happen for y'all damn selves. And that's what they need to do. And I like that Demetrius Andrade is saying he's gonna crash the party of Jamal Charlo. Crash that shit. Crash it. Because that's the party you should be fucking crashing. You understand what I'm saying? That's the party you should be crashing. That's the motherfucker in your division. In your division. You feel me? Now, when you talk about fighting somebody in a different division, to make me believe it, drop your titles and go there. Drop your titles and go to that division. Or go up to the division and say, oh, well, I'm at 168. I'm going to campaign at 168. Otherwise, you fight what the fuck in your division, bro. You fight in your division. I'm talking about Earl fighting Crawford. I'm talking about Earl fighting Ugas. I said Earl could fight Canelo, but right now he's at 147. You know what I'm saying? He's at 147. I want to see him become undisputed. Demetrius Andrade, Jamal Charlo, y'all at 160. Y'all can come the fucking unified champion. Triple G tomorrow, he want to fight fucking Murata. So if he gonna fight Murata and he become unified champion, then guess what? If y'all buzz is that fucking good, even though Triple G tomorrow not gonna fight y'all, if he's the unified champ and you're the unified champ, what do y'all think the fans are gonna want? Common sense. Come on, fellas. What is the fans gonna want? Oh man, we want Triple G to fight the winner of that fighter. Now they can be for undisputed. And no matter if Triple G want to do it or not, once the fans get that shit buzzing and saying it, either he gonna have to comply or he gonna look like a bitch or have to drop the titles. You feel me? Or have to drop the titles. But it's best to make y'all own history, bro. Put yourself in y'all own fucking, in y'all own space. You know? Make y'all own name. And y'all don't have to be worrying about chasing no Canelo all the damn time. You know, y'all will make Canelo turn his damn head back and look at y'all. You feel me? Y'all at 160, bro. Go in that bitch and make history at 160. The middleweight division is a fucking historical division, bro. Marvin Hagler. Go do some shit to tie Marvin Hagler. You feel me? It's a lot of shit that happened at middleweight that y'all can go tie and make history. Roy Jones Jr. You feel me? Like, there's a lot of shit that happened at middleweight, bro, that y'all can do. But y'all got to be wanting to do it. Y'all got to be willing to do it. And not just try to chase one man like he's y'all whole damn career. No. Hell no. Because if you fight Canelo, win, lose, or draw, what you going to do afterwards? You feel me? What are you going to do afterwards? You still got to go fight other fighters. Know what I mean? Y'all think, oh, if I fight Canelo, you know, that's it. I made it. Everybody. I fought Canelo. Ha, ha, ha. I fought Canelo. I did it. I'm a Hall of Fame fighter. I don't have to do anything else. Fuck no, man. You still have to fight other fighters. So if you can't get Canelo, guess what you do? You go fight other fighters, man. You feel me? You go fight other fighters. And Jamal Charlo, you need to accept this fucking fight. You need to accept Demetrius Andrade, bro. You need to accept that fight. You need to get Canelo out your motherfucking head as well. And understand you got Andrade right there. A big fucking fight. Tomorrow, don't nobody know him. Come on, man. Cut that bullshit out. Cut it out. You feel me? Because if people will get on Canelo ass for saying don't nobody know Demetrius Andrade, get on Jamal Charlo ass for saying don't nobody know Demetrius Andrade. You feel what I'm saying? He should get Andrade to fight as well. You dig? So let's cut the bullshit. Demetrius Andrade, if you go up in that press conference, bro, up in that post-fight conference, Jamal Charlo, and you call his ass out for that fight, I'm pushing for it. That's the only fight I want to see at middleweight. Demetrius Andrade versus Jamal Charlo. That's the fight that need to be made. That's the fight that we need to be talking about. I don't want to hear no more bullshit. Jamal Charlo, Demetrius Andrade, it's the fight we need to be talking about. Hands down like 6:30, like my nigga Tommy will say. Period, bro. I wish these dudes nothing but the best. Good luck, Jamal, in your fight. Shouts out to Canelo. He supposed to be going to September again. Shouts out to Andrade. We'll see when he go next. But Demetrius Andrade and Jamal Charlo need to be talking about a fight coming up in September or in the wintertime. That's it. That's all. Until then, it's your boy Money. This the ANSBC moving. Ain't nobody safe in these streets. Hit them thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you want to donate. OG Money on Cash App. TreyHampton52@gmail.com on PayPal. If not, just tell a friend. Hit the subscribe button. Like, comment, share the video. Yeah, I know how your boy get down, man. Big dog status, family.